made it out.
What's up, guys? I'm here, man. I can't believe how far along you've come. Now we're at World Cup.
Dude, we're a whole freaking World Cup team.
Push car.
All we're missing is the Puerto Rican jerseys.
Yeah, we are missing.
I tried to get them, but maybe next year. We're a little tight on time this time.
We gotta get them though. We gotta get them.
Yeah, dude, what you think? You haven't seen it with the new engine in there?
No, bro. I was looking at the engine, man. I think it's too nice, bro. It's beautiful. Got the billet block in there. It's legit, dude. It's crazy how far this car has come from the beginning. You know what I mean?
I know. I was just saying yesterday, it's cool that we came out here so much just as a group, but now we're here as a race team. Wyatt already has the coin out.
I just took 20 from Travis. I just took 20 from Travis. About to take 5. I'm going to take 5 off Emilio. Brian got changed for 10. I got 5 and 3 ones.
Heads.
$5?
Heads. Give me that 5.
Give me that 5.
All right, another 5? All right. Tails.
You got 5?
I do 10.
I got 10. You got 5.
20.
You
took his 20.
I'm taking 20 back. I got to keep that 20. I got to warm my pocket up. I'm feeling a little light on the right. I got to even out with
See, I went back and forth. I'm going to just stick with heads the whole day. Heads.
Give me that 5. Thank you, sir. Time to walk away.
That's what happens when you go back and forth. You just got to stick to one, man.
Here comes Miles. $7.99 for Miles. Nice. We got Miles out here. How are you, man?
What's up, man?
How's she doing?
Got a small oil leak on the turbo or somewhere around there. Yesterday, Q1, went to shift third. It shifted in third and then somehow kind of popped out, which didn't make any sense to me. So I put the street tires back on. I did a 2-3 rip on the street. Went into third, held third.
That's the nice thing about the street ability of this one.
Street car life, yeah.
For those of you that don't know, Miles takes this thing to Starbucks, and that's his thing. Driving it down the road with an aluminum rod motor.
Yeah, aluminum rod. Well, we're going to do a drag weekend at next year at some point. But yeah, and then Q2 went out, and I 65 pounds, so I had to add weight for this event. So I actually put all the interior back in it, front seat, rear seat.
Oh, really?
Divider on the back, so this thing looks literally like
Not a stock Integra seat
yeah,
there?
pretty much. Yeah, stock type bar seat. Targeted 65 pounds. It ran a little more, but it ended up running a $7.99 at 186.
Nice.
So I was pretty happy with
You had
that.
to go down in size on turbo for that class too, right?
I went down to a next gen 7385R.
That's pretty
So-
impressive because it
and I
weighs like
thought-
2,700, right? 2,760?
2780 on the 85 on the scale.
And she's thick for this class.
She's a thick.
Yeah, for those of you that don't know, this is Miles's Integra, aka the Gringo Integra, and I believe it's the fastest Integra in general in the quarter mile and for sure the half mile.
As of right now, quickest, fastest Integra in the world.
Yeah, regardless of front wheel drive or all wheel drive, just the fastest Integra. Used to do a lot of half mile racing with this thing.
Yeah.
And it's kind of cool to see in the last couple of years that you've been taking it to the track and
I've been
actually
super-
drag racing it.
Honestly, I'm a drag racer at heart, really. But I just knew drag racing a front wheel drive car just isn't that fun. So that's why I did all the roll race stuff and the half mile stuff.
Is there any other front wheel drive car that's been 200 in rolls that you know of? Or is it just you?
Not. It's hard to make them work.
Yeah, I mean, this thing went 200 miles an hour when it was front wheel drive in the half mile, which is nuts.
216 and a half.
Yeah, flying.
And I pulled the chute on one of the passes and it went 223. And when I pulled the chute, it was 223. It ended at 215. So this car could go 225, I think, no problem, if I had the gear for it.
Are you going to paint your page?
Yeah, I've been slacking on that for a long time. Key on like a normal car. Key ignition right there.
Oh, you got your freaking car on there.
That's an old picture. I need to change it.
That's cool.
And then you got the cup holders down there for Starbucks runs.
That's pretty sweet. I think you could say that you're the only 7-second all-wheel drive Honda with power windows.
I think I might be the only 7-second Honda with power windows.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
You got all kinds of micro records.
Yeah,
in this thing.
I was gonna say all sorts of
All
little
those
micro records.
All right, guys, about that time, they just called Street Fighter, and then Stick Shift is after that, and then Wild Street, which we are in. So we're gonna go ahead and fire this thing up, get some heat in this thing, do a 2-step check, and we'll be good to go from there.
Yes, sir.
I saw her come up and tickle 9,000 a couple times.
Yeah, I bumped it up a little bit. So,
Yeah, so-
it's 8,800, so it'll bounce back and forth.
Yeah, we should probably let them know that we tightened the slipper like the tiniest amount because we really liked how it left yesterday. So we want to just try to get down the track again and feed it more power right after we leave. Because that 60 foot's the best we've ever done. So we do want to take advantage of all of the qualifiers though. We want to find the limit of that slipper. So we're tightening it just tiny increments at a time. We gave it 100 more RPM on the leave. And this one is going to be targeting 60 pounds of boost, and we pulled that boost ramp much sooner. So now we're going to see the boost come in, you know, somewhere in second gear early on, whereas the last pass it didn't come on until like halfway through third, which is going to be huge for us. So we're hoping that short track improves along with the quarter mile. And this one, if all goes well, should easily be 760 or quicker. So that's what we're hoping for at least. So see what she does. We went ahead and got the water box all sealed up. Pretty positive it was that vent on top, so we got that guy capped. Took the vent tube completely off. We put a cap on that. We were gonna make sure this is all cleaned up. We triple checked everything. Travis was actually just looking in here for air bubbles as well on the two-step. Pretty sure the intercooler is good, no leaks there. We're also going to tape some rags onto the top of this guy just to be sure, because we cannot water this track down or else we have a chance that they might not let us run anymore if a whole bunch of water comes out. But we're pretty confident with that vent tube, that's capped, but we're going to be extra safe on everything else. And the car's looking good, boys.
Jamie, bro. Jamie with the horn.
We're going to grab that real quick. And so the replay going off here, and here we go.
Jamie loves that horn, man.
Again, Emilio?
Well, right now, I'm up from
In the staging
Trying to get
lanes?
his money back. All right, go. Tails.
A winner at the TX2K Reboot.
Come on, Emilio. Was that for 10?
Now we're
You said you were going to go heads all weekend.
because of the camera, man. I changed my mind. All right, what is this? $10. Yeah, I have to go heads,
We're
bro.
starting here in Wally. This thing is always exciting to watch.
Oh, see? You got to stay with
Gotta
it.
stay. That would have been $30.
Performance to be on board.
Oh.
Seguimos en la categoría Street Fighter. Para el izquierdo tenemos el GTR.
No, we're done. $10. On what it is?
El Daisy.
No, we're done. No, I know. I know what he's doing.
20. Flip a coin, call it in the
call
air.
it in there.
Yeah, you calling it
20.
for $20.
Yeah.
All right. Let me see
All
the
right,
coin.
Papa Steve, it's you.
It's not a double.
That's a head.
It ain't weighted.
That's a tail. All right. Let me see it before you flip it. I want to see it on your hand. All right. Heads.
Bien, ya se está acercando.
All right, guys, here we go. Second qualifier. We got her spiced up pretty good. We just needed to leave like it did yesterday. And I just got to do my job, shift this thing through the gears, keep it straight, and we should see a pretty decent time here, boys. We're hoping for deep sevens on this one. Let's get it, boys.
Let's get it, baby.
That didn't feel good, boys.
Waiting on the word.
She's smoking.
What it was?
I don't know. It did not sound good. There's no rod hanging.
Grab the slip.
Draggy said it was a good 60.
It looked like she was out, man.
What's up?
It looked like it came out good.
Another 129 60 foot, so a little slower than yesterday, but it was going faster to the 330 than it did yesterday. Dang it, boys.
We gotta get it on the scale. All right.
When you get a chance. Really make sure everything's dead right. Get Analyze Racing Texas, Randy versus Modified, 3 and 4, please. Analyze Racing Texas, Randy versus Modified, 3 and 4.
You're not intentional doing any of it.
I know you're not intentionally doing it, sometimes you have to make sure everything's right. It's quite ready to that session. Hold on, put the steering down right here. Right?
So Kyle, hey, go get that wheel shot. Look at the fuel pump. Break that fucker. Jack stands. Push that out, sprayed oil out of it, everything.
The motor's holding too much pressure.
All of it.
Oh, it's too much crankcase pressure.
Holman is giving you the name of machine.
We didn't yet. Ready?
Yeah, so far stuff's looking actually good. It might have just dumped the pump, and then those rags around the filters didn't let it breathe, so it had to push air out of somewhere.
And that's just plant. There's not a pin.
Yeah.
There's nothing. Well, what's worrisome for me is like it sprayed oil out of the filters last pass. So like, if we don't do anything about that, and it sprays oil all over the back of the car.
Yeah.
Well, what we might need to do is go find a different style catch can.
Yeah.
Firing it up.
Yeah, we're gonna fire it up, man. See how it sounds after the oil down deal.
I was really concerned we completely lost the motor, but
We cranked it over, compression tested it, everything sounded good cranking. We're just smidged down a compression on cylinder 1, but not nearly anything to worry about.
there's not a rod hanging out of the side.
Rod,
So.
there's no clanking, grinding, cranking it over. The reason it shut off is it pushed the oil pump out from all the crankcase pressure, so it just lost fuel pressure and shut off. So with any luck, we can still keep the engine. We'll just have to address the crankcase pressure deal, which is to be determined how we're going to do that, but we just want to make sure the engine is in good health, how it sounds, whatever, when we fire it up right here to see what's going on with it.
And we currently have the MR2 over here because we got the poop truck cleaning our sewage tank
The
out.
boys eating all that concession food, man. Plug the dang toilet up.
Sounds fine. Yeah, that sounds a lot better than it did when I was in the car. I was like, I thought she was done, dude.
You were so sad, man.
I was sad.
I would be too. That's a lot of money right there.
So I'm not too sure where we left off yesterday, guys. We made our pass. The car shut off early. I had to go take care of a couple things in the tower just with my car number and stuff. And we also got a second warning for fluid, which freaking sucks because if we do it again, I was told that that's probably it for us because we need to try to get our stuff together. I mean, I don't know. I guess we can't come out here and not put some fluids on the track. We were as prepared as we possibly could with the big catch pan and everything, but our fuel pump actually backed out on that one and some oil sprayed up against the firewall and got around our catch pan and some oil did dribble on the track. So we're trying to figure out how to fix that issue. What happened on that last pass was that fuel pump actually blew out of the valve cover here and we lost fuel pressure, car shut off, and oil was spraying right out of that guy because, you know, it's right off the valve cover there. And we need to figure out why the fuel pump came out. It either was a little loose to begin with, which we're pretty sure it was snugged up, or there's a chance the engine was making a ton of blow-by and that extra crankcase pressure was pushing that fuel pump out. So we have two issues. We're not really sure which one it was, but we're trying to fix both of them either way. So the first issue is keep the fuel pump in the MR2. So what I did is I took this all apart and I actually drilled all the way through the clamp here. This this outer housing that actually clamps it to the valve cover. I don't know why they didn't do this to start with, but I tapped this first layer right here, and then I drilled into the fuel pump housing a little bit and added a set screw. So now the fuel pump is locked into that bracket and it can no longer slide out, because the only thing holding this in there is a single Allen on the bottom that clamps it tight. And now with that set screw, that cannot back out at all. We're good to go there. And then the other issue that we are addressing is we had our catch can back here. On our very first run, we had some dribbles coming out of the filters on the catch can, and we think we could patch it up back here if we really wanted to and make sure that, you know, nothing comes out of it. But we have a bigger turbo now. The air is a lot colder out here. A lot of people have been, you know, pushing more into their catch cans. It just happens out here, different conditions and heat cycles. So we don't want any oil. We can't have any fluids on the track.
We can't mess up anymore.
We can't mess this up. So I'm willing to get soaked in oil if we have to. We're gonna take our catch can and put it in the cab of the MR2 and cover it up as well. And that might sound crazy to put like the catch can in the car, but it's actually a very common thing. You can even look on the side of Jamie's Civic. Every sport front wheel drive Civic out here, they actually run a catch can mounted in their passenger seat, and they run a very big one because they make so much crankcase pressure that, you know, that needs to escape somewhere, and they can put a much bigger tank inside the cab with them than in the engine bay. So it actually solves a lot of their crankcase problems. So we're gonna take our catch can and put it in the cab. We're gonna, you know, shield myself from it, but, you know, if something goes wrong and it sprays some oil out of it, even if it's a little bit, I want it in the car and not on the track, because if we do it again, then that might be it for us. So we're hoping everything's good to go. Other than that, the fuel pump I just got finished up and done. We sealed it up good, and we're just gonna go ahead and relocate that catch can in here, cover it up, and then we're gonna give another shot, boys. That pass was on a good rip though. It did a 129.60 foot, and it was on its way to an easy 7, probably a 7.6. It was on a really good pass there, boys, and hopefully we get this all back together here, try it one more time, and it works out for us. But at least there's no rods hanging out of the billet block motor. That's a plus.
The oil filter good?
Yeah, I can't find it.
Oh, dang.
Where's the oil filter at, dude?
There's oil filter on this thing, man.
We did the delete like you,
Oh,
dude.
see? That's it. I knew it was going to be a thing.
How are you,
one day.
man?
Good, brother. How's it going?
It's been so long.
Long time, man. Missed
Dude,
you.
all the boys are here. Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing, Brett?
Face palming. I can't believe this stuff. This guy.
Boys are back in town.
I already said it, man.
We just need Ricky here, and he's gonna be here soon.
Yeah, Ricky.
Everybody's gonna be here, man. We're here to support the boy, man.
That's it.
We
We're
came
out
from
here.
a garage, and now we're somehow at World Cup.
World Cup. There used to be just some kids in the stands taking kids' lunch money with quarter foots and stuff. Now look at us. We're racing.
We're still doing it, but now we got a car.
Yeah.
We're here for a purpose.
Yeah.
Did you check out the smart car, man? It's got a puller and everything, man.
The Smarty?
Legit are we?
This is super, man.
I like Roman's nickname, the Smarty.
Yeah, the Smarty.
He came up with that, the Smarty. What'd you think of that billet block?
I like it a lot.
One for your car, huh?
We're on a premium on that
You can
thing.
put 2 twists in the next drive shaft with that one.
Double twist.
Yeah, on both sides of the viscous coupler.
Yeah. One day. One day.
Maybe one day we'll have a whole fleet out here.
Oh, could you imagine?
Can you imagine all the oil downs we'd cause?
They're gonna be pissed.
We're gonna make whole car diapers.
Yeah, the whole thing's gonna
The whole thing's gonna be a diaper. Freaking Honda guys, man. You know, I thought we came prepared, but you can't get away from that Honda motor.
We try, man.
We got a Toyota, but the Honda engine's still gonna do Honda engine things and put some oil down every now and then.
Every now and then.
Here comes Jamie. Woo! 842.
That's his
It's a
number.
good pass.
Not bad.
That's not bad at all.
Let's go, Jamie.
This Escalade.
Oh no, the Hondos are coming out.
Yeah, Hundo. What do you want?
Roman and
Call
Emilio.
it?
Yeah, call it.
All right. Heads.
Let's go, baby.
Oh.
That's it, bro. That's it. Easy money.
Don't talk to me. Don't talk
Bro.
to me.
I just took your rent money,
Emilio's
bro.
sad right now, dude.
Took his rent money.
That's $120 he just took. I made that yesterday, dude. I knew it wasn't my day.
Let's go.
That was P-Mar.
Yes.
588 at 235.
That's crazy, boys.
These guys are getting fast.
That 588 right there was a Billet K24 4-cylinder. That is nuts.
That is crazy.
Basically what the MR2 has.
Unreal.
We just need a bigger turbo.
Bigger.
All right, guys, we are going to be going up here pretty soon. We are 2 classes away. We're going to go ahead and put some heat in our motor out here. We're going to do a 2-step check. We got this thing all the way put back together. The fuel pump has the set screw in there. That should be good. And if you guys look inside the MR2 here, we got our catch can inside the MR2. You know, this ain't the prettiest setup, so we ain't going in depth here, but we got the catch can in the MR2 with 2 big breathers going into a custom bird's nest of old rags. And that's gonna catch anything that comes out of it. We're gonna have Travis, you know, maybe just feel in one of those tubes, see if there's any extra crankcase pressure, and go ahead, fire it up, 2-step it, and I'm gonna start getting suited up and we'll be putting this thing in line, and hopefully we pull a solid pass together without putting any fluids on the track, or else that might be it for us. So wish us luck. We might pull a Roman and dump all kinds of oil everywhere. I don't know. Having him here will help us at all. Yeah. Started pulling the smart car forward. Yeah. Sounds good. How'd the breathers feel, Travis? Good. Working? Can't have any fluids, boys. Come on. We're better than this.
Yeah. We each got a rag in our pocket.
Sorry, Jason. I'm not doing something.
We're trying, man. We're some Honda boys.
Ricky.
What's up, baby?
We made it, man.
Yeah, bro.
Now we're complete.
Now we're complete. I don't think we have anybody else showing up. I don't know.
Hey, you know that 5 I got from you earlier?
I don't want to talk about it.
You want to flip for it, Ricky?
Yeah, we'll flip for
Gotta
it.
get the redeem.
You call it.
All right. Heads.
Oh,
Give him that 5, man.
it's back in the family.
They're all messing with me, man. They know their money back.
Where's Roman?
Nah, Roman got me good, bro. He got me good.
20? Yeah, I'll cash out the 2.
20.
$20.
You call it. Fucking thing's rated. Bullshit. I call bullshit.
Roman's the one to know.
10 in a row.
Oh, Ricky. With the entrance here. 25 up. 25 up and he just got here.
$100. 100? 100. Let's go.
That's how he got it.
That's 500. You call it, you flip it, you do your thing.
I gave you more money than that.
Another? You flip it, you call it. Another 100? Heads again.
Emilio's back in it.
Look, I told him Ricky's gonna come by and bully us all now.
I told him once he showed up, I'm gonna be like, man, he was picking on me. He was picking on me.
Get him, bro. Get him. They're mean to me.
Get him, bro. It was him and him.
What happened, bro?
Oh.
What happened, bro?
Scared money don't make no money. Let's go. Let's go. I want to fight.
Oh, dude.
Before we leave, it's gonna be like a $5 one. Watch.
All right, boys, we are rolling. Got the MR2 pushed up, ready to go.
Let's go.
This is it. She's gonna go, or she's gonna hopefully not blow.
I'll say that.
It's
It's gonna go. No oil down, nothing. We're gonna make it happen.
Has to.
All right, boys, here we go. 3rd qualifier. I'm hoping we got this thing dialed, ready to go for this one. We got her pretty sauced up. If this thing just leaves, it is going to be a spicy pass, boys. Come on, MR2. I know we can do it. We've been working so hard for this. I just want it to go smooth, boys. Whew. My nerves are going. I think we got it, though. Come on.
That's what I'm talking about. Hey, how'd you?
fucking lit the tires. We have never had that happen in the MR2. Yeah, we're gonna have to take a look, boys. Hopefully we didn't put any fluids down. Get this thing pushed back and see what happened.
Something got on the tire. Yeah.
Hey, it was on a rip though, man.
That was on a rip.
I mean, that's sick, but like, if there's any oil on the track, we're done.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. That sucks, man.
Well, hopefully there's no fluid. He just drove over something. Hopefully he just...
Got oil or what?
No fluids.
No fluids, man.
The axle popped out during the run.
Did it?
Yep.
Bro, it was on a rip.
She was moving, dude.
She was moving, man.
Oh.
We were praying that no oil or anything came out, but they sent the car right behind us, so we knew it was good.
No fluids?
No fluids. Hey,
But-
that's one step down.
Hey, that's one big thing out of the way. The catch can. Let's see how much there's. Let's see if there's anything in here.
See that thing work or what?
Oh, beautiful, dude. Look, just a little bit of vapor in the end.
Oh yeah.
Worked like
nice.
a charm. The freaking bird nest dirty towel
How
box.
hyped were you, bro? How'd it feel, man?
It felt good, but right when that happened, my first thought is that it knocked the tires. Like, I thought so much power came in because it got a little.
That's what we were kind of
Got a
questioning.
little sideways, so I thought the tires spun, and I looked back down there. I'm like, oh yeah, the axle popped out of there.
All right.
Sure as shit.
91.3.
A lot better than you thought.
Damn. 5.1 letting out.
Yeah. 15 mile an hour slow, bro.
Dude. Yeah, the draggy was off. 335. 335 to the 330.
Yeah.
That might be better than the 750 330.
And look, the 8th is crazy.
It was
Look,
on a rip, man. I told you.
14 mile an hour down.
It was on one.
Okay.
That's why I was like, that's gone.
It was on
It
one,
was
boys.
on one, man.
Freaking axles. Dude, every Boosted Boys problem that we fixed in the past years are all coming back right now.
Never been an issue with this damn car.
When has an axle popped out of the MR2? Never.
Once.
Never. Damn, that would have been a 4. Dude, the 8 was there. 5.1. 5.10.
490.
It only 130, guys. We're normally on our 7-second pass. We were going 149 to the 8th mile, and that was only a 5.0. So to be a 10th off that and almost 20 mile an hour down, that was probably a high 480 8th mile right there. Once it came on, she was ready to go. Damn it.
How are you, dude? You bring me a present?
I brought you a present.
Oh, bro.
I need one on here. This is my girls.
Love it, man. You gonna be mad? I'm cracking it right now.
Go for it. Actually,
Whatever.
I got one
You're gonna do it with me. Here we go.
Well,
Here we go. Oh shit! Here we go.
Oh, there you guys go.
Fellers. I'm savoring it.
Dang, you just got hooked
It's our
up.
lucky day, man. It's our lucky day.
Hey,
we got
thank
the
you,
greatest
man.
fans, no lie.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Good luck this weekend.
Hey, thank you guys. We appreciate you. Thanks for coming out.
Hey, there's not too many of those before our next pass.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's how we make it go fast. I shotgun 3 of these. It's going to 699.
Well, overall, we're looking way better, boys. No fluid on the track, which was our main concern. We're not DQ'd.
No, we're in it.
Didn't pull a Roman. No oil on the ground.
Well, there was oil, I think, that you hit, and that's why you spun. I think that's
Yeah,
what
so
including,
we're talking
right?
about some theories here, guys. I was pretty convinced that the axle popped out after we pulled off and it happened to be hanging out of there. But in the car, it did feel like it spun to me. Didn't feel like an axle just popped out or like a clutch was blown through because it unsettled me, it kicked the car sideways. You would think that if an axle pops out, the axle that's still in it could have some power going to it and it would try to steer the car one direction, which that would also make sense too because it was the driver's side axle that popped out and that turned the car to the left slightly. But the log is saying that we had wheel speed spike. So if we have wheel speed increasing, then we know that that axle can't be popped out because our wheel speed sensor for the rear is on the driver's side wheel. So we're thinking it spiked and then maybe it unloaded and then the axle either just popped out right after that or when I was making my turn onto the return road. It's kind of hard to say, but the data is showing us that it spun. So we're gonna trust that. They had an oil down right before us, 2 cars ahead of us, and they didn't sweep the track past the first 100 feet, and this happened at the 330. So we very well could have ran over a patch of oil or water or whatever, just knocked the tires a little bit, and then I got out of it, and then it could have just been coincidental that the axle came out as well, because we don't have those C-clips that retain them in there. They're just not made like that. We've never had an issue with them though, but yeah.
Said it all.
Said it all. She made 60 pounds of boost, and what was the back or crankcase pressure is getting up there.
13 pounds of crank pressure, so not terrible, not ideal.
But luckily our catch can mod worked great.
Yeah.
Had
Didn't
no
lose oil
fluids at
anyway,
all.
so-
Not a drop in there,
Yeah.
which is good. So that's the most important thing. And
It's gonna
that,
pass.
dude,
Like,
that was
it's
on a
on.
mission. Show them the fuel real quick. The fuel consumption. I saw at the
Well,
top of
before that, I
second.
want to show them the time, dude. So
Yeah.
if you look at this 8th mile, we went what, the 5:1?
Yeah, we coasted a 5-1, boys. We're normally going 150 at the 8th when
So
we're ripping.
when all this happened, Kyle went sideways at 0.33 seconds.
Yeah,
Pedaled
so we
it.
have our time overlay here. You can see right where it started acting weird, and I had to pedal it right in 3rd or 4th gear there, right at the 330 foot.
And then didn't get back in it, and you can see the 8th mile all the way out here. Our 5:1. So there was a ton of time left between there.
Look at this gap of me not in boost, not on the gas. I got back in just for a second. You can see our boost come back up, and then I was like, yeah, no, we need to abort that one. And it still coasted a 5-1, which is crazy, boys. That would have 100% been a 4-second 8th mile, which would have been our fastest 8th mile to date. And that was our best 330 yet. My best 330 was a 3.39 or 8, and that one was a 3.35. So we would have definitely, had a PB there if you just held. So we're gonna check over the car and go from there. All right, guys, we are working hard getting this thing turned around right now. There is a chance we will get another qualifier by the end of the night. We just went ahead and pulled the valve cover off, double checked the valve lash. That's good to go. We're giving this thing a fresh oil change. We've just been doing an oil change every run to be sure, since we're getting a little bit of some fuel vapor and some condensation in the fuel, or oil, I mean. So fresh oil change, that's done. Valve cover's back on. Catch pan's going back on. We're just gonna have this thing prepped and ready to go in case we get one more run tonight, which we're really hoping for. No matter what, we're probably qualified with that first 8.0, but if we can move up that ladder, that would be great. So we just need it to all come together here, guys. We're just gonna go ahead and leave the axles how they were because it's worked so well in the past. Something we definitely need to look into if we have some more time. Maybe by tomorrow, if we make it into eliminations, we'll take a better look at that. But we're just gonna put them back in like they've always been, and hopefully that will get us by for right now because we don't have too much time to get it turned around in case we get to go up again. I heard Jamie's officially sold on the smart car.
Dude, look at all that. Look at that thing.
And you had the heater going while you were doing it.
Bro, it was good.
All right, boys. They just called us up.
Let's do it.
We just need those axles to hold.
Just
Pray for my axles.
Yes, I'm praying. Right now, 100%, I'm praying.
All right, boys. Here we go.
Let's go.
We are currently 24th on the ladder with a 8.0 from that first day. You can see how freaking tight this field is getting, boys. So, #1 qualifier in our class went a freaking 7.28. And then we got a 7.3, 7.3, 7.3, a couple 4s, 5.5s. Lots of 6s, lots of 7s. So if it stays about where it is and we can pop off a mid-7 like I know the MR2 wants to do right now, right? We can qualify pretty good. And it's gonna be a very close competitive class. It's like the difference from down here is from 8.7 to 7.2, so it's starting to really tighten up here. This is gonna be our last round of qualifying. We really need this one to work to get a better position, but I'm thinking either way we're gonna make the big race tomorrow, unless enough guys go really fast to bump us down. What is that? 8 positions. So I think we'll be okay, but you never know. There's a lot of guys that haven't made it in the race yet, so we want to try to go faster on this one for sure. If it can just do what it did last time,
Just all the way through.
if you can just go down clean just like last time, she's gonna be on a freaking rip, boys. So we didn't touch anything. Launch is the same, everything's the same. Oil change, valve flash check, all that stuff I already said, and we just need a clean A to B. I know it can do it. This is our last chance.
Come on, baby, let's do it. Here we go, the final qualifier for the weekend. Let's go. So if everything goes as planned, what do you want to see out of this?
And if it leaves like I know it can right now and it just goes on down there, it's probably going to be a mid to low 7. It's got a lot of power in it out top, quick ramp on the boost curve. It should have everything it needs to do it. Great weather, same boost on a bigger turbo that it used before. So,
yeah.
we'll see what she does, man.
stayed on the starting line, but the clutch pedal felt a little soft there. And we definitely just ate up a clutch, boys. Can't be mad though, we're pushing these things like crazy. And we do have a backup clutch, so it looks like we're pulling a trans tonight.
It sounded like it didn't go into third.
The
Clutch?
Gotta put a clutch in it.
Yeah, clutch. What were you waiting?
The oil cap came a little loose.
Okay. Looked like it was on a clutch. You can tell that.
It was.
Felt great, and then the clutch let go.
Right third gear.
Yep. Couldn't handle third gear, boys. We needed that one, dude. Oh, she's just fighting us.
Pump will speed 50.
Oh well, at least no major fluid or nothing, so we should be good to go there. Brought an extra clutch, so looks like we're pulling trans tonight.
So we wasted no time pulling the transmission, get this new clutch in there. It's been going quick. There's a lot of us on this thing. Oh, found a piece of wood. Hey, at least it gave us something to do. Everyone was excited. Like, knocked it out.
I was getting bored around here. No, honestly, I could have slept well at night if we didn't have to do this, I'll be honest.
Hey, at least it's not cold like the other
This is why the videos are delayed, boys. Only so much time in the world.
Oh, man. Yeah, at least it's not too cold tonight, though. Because they would have sucked last night.
Yeah.
Does Kyle still have shorts on?
My morning would suck too.
Yeah.
I still got shorts on. We're good.
Yeah, we're good.
It's nice, dude. When you're hustling like this, I'm about to take this hoodie off. The only reason it's on is it's keeping the oil off my back.
Put your hand under there and make sure.
Get it off there.
Get it up. Pull.
Pull!
Pull.
Oh!
Yep.
Let her down, let her down.
All right, you guys got it?
Yep. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
Damn, that thing got hot, boys.
Jesus.
Oh my goodness.
I called you sexy, but the clutch is hot.
Oh, thanks.
4 boys and 1 tranny?
We cooked that clutch. Look at the anodizing on it. It's all flaking off. That was brand new. That thing got hot. All right, well, I think it's safe to say that one is done.
Can I use that in my car?
Yeah, you can have it.
Oh, cool.
Half off, it's used.
Slightly used. I know what I got.
All right, guys, so we did bring a backup clutch that has some use on it. I know our boy Frustrate out here runs Action clutches as well, and to be safe, I'd rather run something brand new. He did have a backup one on a backup engine, and he is kind enough to let us use his brand new Action triple disc clutch. It's actually an updated version that I don't believe many people have ran yet, and it's actually supposed to hold more power than the previous one we had on the car. So he's over here getting this thing off. This dude loves his Loctite, so taking a torch to it, making sure we get these flywheel bolts off nice. I already got the clutch pack over at the trailer, and I was going to use our flywheel so we didn't have to do this, but the flywheel is different. This surface area right here is actually wider, so we do need to run the flywheel. So he's helping us out right here. And yeah, we'll get this thing into the car and we should be good to go. If you guys don't know who Frustrate EV is, he has this gnarly all-wheel drive Civic over here. I've shown him in some past videos. This thing has been a best of a 7.3, and it also has a Quave sequential, and he ran a 7.4 out here this weekend. But the class he is in is gnarly because he's trying to run nitrous, and he actually didn't make the top 16, so unfortunately he did not make it. But always been a fan of this car. This thing is sweet, and he's letting us use his clutch here, so appreciate it, man.
Let's go.
Well, boys, safe to say we cooked this clutch pretty good. The flywheel actually doesn't look too bad, but we took off all of the clutch material on those discs.
Jesus, there's nothing.
Dude, completely done, guys. Dude, the rest of it feels like it's stuck together.
Oh yeah, that's welded.
Dude, she's done.
The new single disc?
Yeah, it's the new single disc from Action Clutch. So, you know, this was a newer clutch, but we are running these things so hard, and I have been preloading this thing like crazy. I think that's what is helping our 60 foot. And you know, at this level, you're gonna start eating through stuff right away. The level the MR2's getting to, we're honestly probably gonna have to put a clutch in it, or at least refresh it every event out. I mean, we're leaning on our boys. The last log said we were making mid 1400 horsepower, and yeah, you know, they get hot sometimes out there.
Yeah.
So luckily we got that new one from Frustrate, and we will go ahead and put that one in, get this thing back together, Hope for the best tomorrow in eliminations. All right, guys, it is a little after midnight. We got the MR2 all put back together with the new clutch. And like I said earlier, with these new brakes on there, I'm not sure actually if I mentioned that, but with the new brakes, I'm able to preload this thing so freaking hard. And, you know, we were just beating on that poor thing. And you guys just got to realize how far we're pushing these things. So I am not surprised at all. Got the new one in there. It's back together. We're going to go ahead and fire this thing up. I'm going to take it down the pit roads right here just to make sure the clutch feels okay, run it through a couple gears. And we have a couple more things to do tomorrow morning to get it ready for eliminations. And we ended up sitting at number 28th qualifier out of 32, which isn't great, you know, but we'll take what we can get. We have officially made it into the race, which is pretty crazy on its own. Even just to qualify is pretty tough to make it out here for some guys. So we made it. The field's tight. The slowest guy is an 8.2 in our class, and the fastest guy went a 7.2. So it's a second difference between the whole field. And we are paired up against a Mustang that went a 7.39 yesterday. So we're gonna have to really do something cool if we want to win and beat that guy. So we're gonna go ahead and fire this thing up, make sure it's good to go, and then we'll hit it tomorrow.
Cold start.
Well, clutch works. I got some news I don't really want to share, but second gear is pretty loud. It goes though.
Like concerningly loud? Or like cold transmission loud?
Maybe cold transmission loud, but like first gear sounds beautiful. Second gear, a little noisier than I'd like. Third gear, back to normal.
You're only in second gear for a very short time.
I guess if we lose second, let's go to third next. I don't think we have enough time to do anything about that right now.
Yeah. Is it like a clunk or is it just a constant?
It's just a constant louder than the others. I think it'll be okay. Yeah, it goes fine, goes into second. When it's in second, it's not like it's bound up or nothing. It's just a lot louder than the other gears. Abnormally loud, at least cruising. So hopefully it's a thing, make it through tomorrow. Yeah. Go from there. But clutch is in, feels good other than that.
I mean, to be fair, the fact that we made the show, we tested 3 days before the car was supposed to be here.
Hey, we qualified.
I'll take that as a win.
We're expecting a certified badass sticker for qualifying for World Cup.
We actually came for.
That's what you get on your windshield when you make the race. So we at least did that. And yeah, boys, we're calling it there for tonight. Got a lot to do tomorrow, and it's late. So hope you guys enjoyed the last couple days of thrashing on the MR2. She showed us that there is a potential for a very fast pass, and our short track times have improved. We've done consistent 1-2-60 foots, which is awesome to see. So we've made improvements, but we just gotta make it all come together for a pass. Don't know if it's gonna happen tomorrow or not, but we can say that we gave it everything we got out here. So that's gonna do it for this video, guys. Hope you enjoyed. We'll see you tomorrow in eliminations.